Hey y'all, I'm Shayna. I'm back with another review. I am so excited that Ready to Love is back. If you are subscribed to my main channel and you've been with me for a while, then I'm sure you probably already know that Ready to Love is my favorite show to review, okay? I love Ready to Love. I know, it gets a lot of critique, it gets a lot of criticism, okay? For being lackluster, things of that nature. It's not as good as it was. None of these shows are as good as they were in the early seasons. Okay, we're 10 seasons in, 11 seasons if you count the resort season. However, this is my favorite dating show for many reasons. It's the only all black dating show. I'm gonna say it every time. Okay, it's the only show that's realistic to me. Like, I know the other ones, they're in the same house and whatever, and y'all like that. I like that they try to mimic real life dating. In the real world, you don't live in a house with somebody for a month. Like, you go to work, you do your whatever you do during the day, and then you go on dates. So I love that they do that. I like that it's 30 and up. I like that people are divorced. People have children. They're working regular 9 to 5 jobs. They're not all trying to be influencers and all things of that nature. There's different shapes and sizes. And so I like that aspect. And I want y'all to keep supporting Ready to Love. I do got a bone to pick with Ready to Love, though. I should have been a part of this Philadelphia cast, okay? I should have been a part of the cast. Now, if y'all don't know, because I don't go around saying it, but I am originally from Philly. I'm from Philadelphia. My family is still in Philly. I live in the tri-state area, so I'm in close enough proximity to Philly that I could drive there and be over there. But they ain't want me. I'm like, what did I do? Because I'm just looking at the options, and I'm like, I know goodwill that I should be on this show. But that's neither here nor there. Let nephew Tommy know that they made a mistake, child. They dropped the ball on this one, okay? They missed a whole lot of personality on over there. Anyway, enough of my rant and my gripes. I'm still going to support the show. On my main channel, I am going to do a live on this coming Monday. I want to discuss it, even though, it wasn't a whole lot of carrying on going on, but I'm trying to do content on both channels. So please support. If you enjoy this type of content, like, share, comment, subscribe on both of my channels, because I am struggling to get remonetized on my main channel. And I'm trying to get this channel to the point where I can get it monetized as well. So I'm trying to push out all this content for free. Like, I need a little bit of assistance to stay motivated, y'all, because I'm ready to throw in the towel. I'm going to be honest, but I love y'all, so I'm going to keep doing it. I just need y'all to support, watch the videos on through, and tell a friend. Ready to Love in particular, I have done a lot with Ready to Love in the past, and I'm just expressing that because this is going on my new channel. I've done interviews with several former cast members. I've done panels with several former cast members. I've spoken to plenty of producers. They get in the comments, all the things. Ready to Love is very communicative, okay? And I look forward to hopefully aligning myself and getting interviews with the Philadelphia cast. So we shall see. So, I was searching high and low, trying to find these cast photos because they're not on the OWN network's website. We still have stuff carrying on from last season. Last season is over, baby. We don't need to see them no more. I'm trying to tell y'all, when the new season starts, we no longer care about the previous seasons. Y'all can take them photos down, honey. We don't care anymore. No offense to y'all, former castmates, because I still talk to some of y'all. We love y'all, but we want to get into Philadelphia, okay? So let's see who we got first. I'm just going to scroll down from what I found. And what website am I on? America Today or something like that. But anyway, first up, we got Angie, who's 40. They said bartender. She said bartender on the show, but on the website, they have her as an intern, a new hire coordinator, and a bartender. That's a lot, honey. She got a whole lot of jobs, okay? She's working to the bone. a 4-year-old intern. I've never heard of it, but shout out to her. I don't know if she went back to school. I don't know. Shout out to Angie, okay? Then we have, I'm just going to go over the ladies who were on this particular episode. We'll go over the other people when we meet them. We have True, who's 36. She's a school counselor, and she looked like it. And on the show, I thought she said she was 35. 35, 36? Baby, I don't really like what you got on, sister. Sister. Everything about this gives school counselor and first lady of the church. Like, what you got on is aging you at least 10 years, honey. I actually hated it. Now we have Kiera, 33, a health care plan communication support specialist. Ooh, child, that's a long title. Honey, what are you in there doing? But okay. Next we have, she cute. It's a little small. She's a little heavy up top. She got the body, yada, 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 yada. Okay, then we have Deanna, who's a firefighter. Okay. With the short hair, cut it all off, and now she looked like Eve. It's giving EVE back in the Disney. I like Deanna so far. We got Sahara, who's a home health care provider and hair care owner. I wonder if she got like an online boutique or what she got going on with that. Next, we have the men. So we have Wayne, 36, a business development consultant. Naeem was a busybody child. 42, nutrition bar and gym owner. Have y'all been to his gym? Did y'all see him at the gym? Let me know. We have Jay, 34, a direct support professional / cybersecurity. Getting into cybersecurity, tech, and all that, all the things, you can never go wrong. On here they have Anwar, but on the show his name was Will. So we're going to just call him Will since that's clearly what he wants to be called. 46 and a marketing company owner. Last but not least, child, this the eye candy of the night. We got Eddie, okay, 31, a general contractor. Eddie look good. Eddie look good. So shout out to Eddie. Okay, who did y'all think was the most attractive man, woman, whatever of the night or of the episode? For me, it's Eddie, and I feel like Eddie wasn't getting his just due. Like they wasn't hyping him up enough. Like they was on everybody else. Like y'all, I mean, the braids and the twists, all that is cool and everything. But y'all see Eddie over here? I mean, I guess not. But okay, anyway, let's go on. So the episode starts. We're getting introduced to the people. We meet Naeem. He said he was adopted, and we hear about that quite a bit. Which I'm glad that he's open and he's sharing and he's telling, but like, I feel like I heard about it a lot, and it was just the first episode. So we'll get into it. Because I wrote some notes about it later on. Then we have Angie. Her former fiance had passed away due to a heart attack. She expressed that was the love of her life, best relationship she ever had. Nothing was wrong. She was living a fairy tale, and then he proposed, and then after he proposed, he passed away. So they didn't even get a chance to make it down the aisle, and that is heartbreaking. Because, it's not often that people, especially when it's like you don't even have the chance at love. It's one thing to break up, and maybe y'all can spin the block or whatever, but when somebody just passes on and you feel like that opportunity was taken from you, that seems, I don't know firsthand, but it seems like a hard pill to swallow. But I'm glad that she paid homage and gave a tribute to her ex-fiance. But I don't remember how long ago that was. Like, I wonder if she's fully healed from that and really ready to date again. We shall see. Jay is a single dad and primarily has custody of his children. I don't know if this is like some formal agreement or what's going on. He said the mother lives in Virginia. Nothing wrong with, shout out to the single dads. Nothing wrong with the dad having custody of the children. I know people are accustomed to like the children being with the mom, but if it worked out that he has his children, I'm we love to see it. So Sahara comes in and she says, she said, I'm Sahara, like the desert, but it ain't dry. And I said, ooh, girl, wrong road. Wrong road. No, baby girl. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I didn't. No. She also said she burned candles to get rid of men. Like she don't do all of that, them love spells and all that to keep the man or get the man. She just do that just when she want to get rid of the man. I said, okay. Okay then. Well, let us know who you are up front. She said her psychic told her she was gonna meet her man in July. So her soulmate. So somebody like it. You heard. Tommy came out and he said John or whatever. I said, no, it's John, like the Philly John. Like, give me that John over there. Like, who? Pass me that John. Like, give me the John. Like, not John. Like, they was like, no, Tommy, you said it wrong. But nice try. Just don't even say it. Like, just don't say it. Like, if you're not from Philly, then just don't say it. Like, it just, everybody, I feel like everywhere got they thing that they say. You go back to Texas and say whatever they say down there. Okay. So Cornelius and Camille come out for a makeshift wedding ceremony, and I said, who asked for this? Last year when y'all knew, Rashid and Simone got engaged. That was cute. It made sense. Was it like a reenactment of their proposal and not the actual initial engagement? Yes. But I feel like, okay, it's cute. We married, yeah, and you propose, you on your way. It makes sense. To input a wedding ceremony in the middle of a mixer. I'm on here trying to get to see if I can meet the love of my life. And you done put this on hold so I can sit down and watch a wedding ceremony with people from like 25 seasons ago who I don't know, who are strangers. And then for Cornelius and Camille to come on there acting like this is a wedding ceremony and they getting married in front of strangers. And I feel like they was just there like, okay, like they just did it. Like, all right, let's just, get some extra camera time or extra check. Tommy up there pretending like he just took all these courses so that he can learn how to officiate their wedding. And now he just going to go around officiating weddings all across the globe. Save it. Zadia came out and some other guy who we don't remember. Speaking of that, when they gonna have another one of them spinoffs? I did like that little spinoff show. That was cute. Even though, nobody had a successful relationship or anything, it still was a cute show. But yeah, and then they had to sit through that. We had to sit through the vows. It's like, you got me out here with my bob and my heels on and walking in the park in front of these strangers and saying vows. And then that's it. And then they just go back to the, like, it just didn't make no damn sense to me. Like, I feel like, could we just have taken clips from their actual real wedding or show the process of them getting married or some engagement photos or something? If y'all want to show like, oh, look, we have a couple who's married from Ready to Love. But don't ever do this again. I don't like this. Like, obviously, it wasn't enough for them to carry a wedding special or an actual episode for their wedding specifically. So don't just throw it in here with a mixer randomly. Like, it felt out of place for me, and I didn't really like it. But anyway, congratulations to them. A lot of people didn't think they would make it, including me, but they made it, y'all. Congratulations. So anywho, back at the mixer, Angie and Wayne connect, and Angie, she on his body, okay? She on him. So she said she has 10 siblings and asked if he wants kids. He said he does because, his nephew is so cute and it seemed like fun. And I'm like, what are we talking about? You want children for all the wrong reasons. Like, first of all, let me tell you, and I have 2 children, it is more often than not fun. like majority of the time it's not fun, actually. Like, maybe when they start getting older, it started to get a little more fun at times, and then get a lot of not fun too. Like, Don't go in there thinking like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. Like, unless you like a part-time parent, like a weekend warrior type of parent, then you just get them for the weekend, do something fun, and send them back home. But if you're involved and you are a full-time parent, there day to day, no, baby. Anyhow, he asked her what's her type, and she was like, well, actually, I'm attracted to you. Actually, I only like you and nobody else in here. These women are very direct. Maybe that's why I'm not one of. Maybe the Lord knew, because it's a mixer. It's like speed dating, and I feel like you gotta approach people and be open. Now, I would be, if I was on there, I wouldn't mind holding a conversation, but I'm not gonna be like, well, actually, I like you. You fine. Like, take my number. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that in real life. I'm not doing that in any setting. Like, if a man's interested, I feel like you're gonna come to me and ask me. Like, yeah, I'll hold a conversation with you. I ain't gonna be rude. I'm not just gonna be standing there. But if you interested in me, you won't have to ask me for my number. I'm not just giving it and throwing myself out there like that. So, but I feel like there's nothing wrong with her being very forward as well, because they exchanged numbers. He was interested also. And that is ultimately what they're here for. So Jay tells Deanna that people say he looks like Omar Epps. I don't see it. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't see it at all. And which Omar Epps? Are we talking about Omar Epps today's day or Omar Epps back in the day when Love and Basketball came out? Because that 90s Fine was different. So True says she's gone to therapy. She's done the work. I don't know if this is giving me the same feel that like the word narcissist gives people, where it's like overly used, like, oh, I've gone to therapy, I've done the work, and I'm ready now because I've done the work. Like, if you've done the work, you don't gotta keep telling nobody. Even if you mention like, oh yeah, I go to therapy, you're like, I've done the work and I'm ready. Like, I feel like you don't gotta say all that. Like, if you done the work, then we'll be able to tell that you've done the work. Like, you don't have to tell us. Like, let your action show. But anyway. So Naeem pointed out the fact that her nails are not done. I'm like, check, please. Even though it's the Mixers, first episode, first chance, you got to be A1. Like, you need to be on the top of your game. Like, if I was wearing what Angie had on, I would have been spanked down, girdled, strapped up, pulled in, sucked. Okay, ain't nothing loose or jiggly on this. Not today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today, honey. And True, I don't know where you thought you was going, girl. I don't know where you thought she was going. I just know. No. And then the fact that he looking down to the nails and then called me out on TV. Nothing wrong with a natural nail, but not today, girl. They ain't got no press-ons in the back. Okay, anyway. So he tells her he was adopted. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the first episode. Like, hi, what's your name? Actually, I was adopted. Like, okay. I want to get to know about your traumas and everything, but like, let me ease into it. And because it's like, why are you like dumping on people like right away? Like, are you trying to pull at people's heartstrings? What's the MO here? Like, what? I don't know. It's something about him. But she appreciated his vulnerability, and she liked that he was transparent. I just don't like that he leads with it. Maybe that's what it is. So it's like, I heard him say it so many times. Like, if I heard him say it all throughout, then I'd be like, okay, well, like last season, Will was on last season. He was adopted, but I didn't hear him mention it for like the first couple of episodes. Like, he just right out the gate, like, boom, I was adopted. Like, oh, okay. So Naeem said that she has batty eyebrows. I don't know what that means. What that look like? I just know she carries herself so much older than 35. Like, oof. And carrying yourself older and like being mature is one thing, but like, she's like, this is like real motherly. Like, she was raised by her grandma or something. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. Or, like she at work. Like, that's how you dress at work, but you ain't at work right now. Take that off. So Jay tells Kier she may scare men away because they may be intimidated by her because, she fine, she a baddie, she got the body, pop, boop, bam, So people tell me often, like, people tell me that I'm intimidating. Like, I've heard that several times. And I'm like, I just be sitting there like, how? I was trying to figure out how am I intimidating you? Like, it don't even gotta be in a romantic setting. It could be like at work, like, and they'd be like, oh, so is like afraid to say something to you because you're intimidating. Like, how is me sitting here minding my business intimidating you? I don't know. I need answers. But anyway, Jay shares that he has 2 kids, a son and a daughter, and he left his ex, the children's mother, to get money. You can't get money and be in a relationship at the same time. Like, that don't make no sense to me. Like, she was like, oh, yeah, I like that. I don't. That's a red flag to me. What you mean you left? You left and you focused on getting money. Why can't you work and maintain a relationship? Because if you can't do it with the person who had 2 of your children, how are you going to do it now? I guess, child. So Will was at a table and he was like, who been divorced here? Like, he just couldn't wait. And Angie was like, me, like, wave your hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. Like, okay, girl, heard you. That must have been before that fiance who passed on. So Will is twice divorced. When his mom passed away, he got married and then got divorced a year later. And when his dad passed away, he got married for a year as well. I wonder if he has children. I don't think nobody asked. It just seems like he's getting married for all the wrong reasons. Like, I don't need nobody else passing away because he's going to be ready to get married again. So he's talking to Sahara, and she said that she broke up with her ex because he had a lot of issues. And then he said something about, like was he self-pleasuring himself? Like, how did we get here? What are you talking about? Why did you say that? Next. What about, I got to go to the bathroom. Goodbye. But she stayed. I don't like when people like mention anything sexual right out the gate. Like, that's such a turn off. Like, I will shut down. I don't like that. I don't know you. Well, don't talk to me like that. But anyway, Sahara asked if he wanted kids, and he said the person he is with wants them. Sound like you really don't want them to me, or you would just be like, yeah, I want them. Because she said that. She was basically like, I want kids regardless. Like, there's not what the person I'm with wants kids. Is I want kids because I want kids. And he was like, well, would you do it alone? Like, would you be a solo parent? And, maybe get a donor or whatever. Like, would you do it without a man, pretty much? And she was like, no. So he was like, okay, but we basically saying the same thing. No, y'all are not. Like, are we, what? She wants a family. She wants to do it with a man, but she still wants to do it. You like, if it happened, it happened. If it don't, it don't. That's not the same thing. Whatever. So Naeem is, now he's interested in Kiera. He's attracted to everybody. Everybody he see, he like, there she is. There she go. That's my type. Like, I ain't got no type. Okay, he really don't care. So she has 2 sons, 7 and 14. Her kids got an age gap like mine. Ooh, child. Well, not even. My age gap is so much worse. It's not so much worse. It's just like slightly worse. Because my daughter's birthday next month, so she'll be 4, and my son's birthday is in April, and he'll be 13. So I have a 13 and a 4-year-old. Yes, I know. I started all over again. Would not recommend, but you know what it is what it is. And you know what? Because then I be hearing people talking about 202 and kids back to back. And sometimes it is kind of nice to have that little break in between. Okay, I'm just saying. So Naeem says he has 5 kids and 3 baby mamas and a little bit of drama. Hell no. How old are these kids? Because she was asking the questions behind the scenes, like, ask him to his face. How old are these children? Were you married? When was the last time you was in a relationship with one of the child's mothers? What was the drama? I know it was just a mixer, but 5 kids is a lot. Like, shout out to you if you got a lot of kids and you starting over, but 5 kids, 3 baby mamas, and then you talking about it was a little bit of drama. No, we don't do baby mama drama. I don't mind dating people with kids. I have kids. I actually prefer it. Like, I'm not opposed to dating. I attract men that don't have kids. Typically, I attract men who don't have kids. I don't know why, because I'll date a man who doesn't have kids, but they normally want kids, and I don't want any more kids. So I would prefer somebody who has their own. And even they be wanting more kids. Like, you got your own kids. Like, I already got 2 kids. Like, I'm good. But, anyway. So I feel like, okay, you have kids, okay, but you don't have to have drama. Because ladies always be like, oh, well, he got baby mama, he got kids, and he got drama. No, you shouldn't have drama. If the relationship is over and you have a healthy co-parenting relationship, there shouldn't be drama. Like, and now you get a chance to kind of see what you're getting into because they already have children. Or if he up there complaining and bashing the mom, not a friend who would be like, oh, he hates his baby mom and all this stuff. Girl, you a fool. Nah, something going on. He ain't over her yet. If he's complaining and speaking negatively about her, how do you think he's going to talk about you? Now, if you have a healthy co-parenting relationship and there's no drama, then I feel like, okay, good. Now you're fully over it and we can blend our families and keep it pushing. But, that's just me. But not with 3 baby mamas and 5 children, and we don't know how old they are. And then he's talking about, oh, well, it's not like that because I wouldn't even be here if it was. Well, you just said, nah. So Eddie claims he was talking to Naeem, and he was like, nah, I'm looking for love. I want to get married. It kind of felt like he was putting on, I don't know. It didn't really feel authentic, Eddie kind of gave me like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, but it's too soon to tell. So I ain't gonna make too much judgment yet because we got to get to know these people first. He has a 9-year-old daughter. Jay tells True that he's a reformed player looking to settle down. He was with his children's mother for 11 years. Why were you with her for 11 years and you didn't marry her? So True was like alluding to that, and he was like, well, we was young. We was 19 when we got together. Y'all was at 19 when y'all broke up? Okay, yeah, you were 19 when you got together initially, but at some point you didn't think you want to marry her. She has 2 of your kids. Like, it's been over a decade, and then you left to get money? Good for her for leaving them children with you. No, you gonna take the kids. I'll get the kids in the summer and on the weekends. No, we're not doing this. No. Shout out to her. Okay. Because I don't know what this is. Why he... Oh, well, we was together with that. Now I want to marry somebody else. Child, you be putting in all that work, all them years. Do not let somebody waste your time for over a decade. Unless you don't want to get married. But if you want to get married, don't let nobody play in your face for all them years. Especially because she was 19 or whatever. She probably felt like I got 2 kids. The older now at this age range the age range we're in with Ready to Love, and you're in your 30s or up, and you wasting it. I don't think so. Couldn't pay me. Nope. 2 years we engaged. I'm out of there. Really, like I really want to say like a year and a half. I don't got time to waste. Listen, I'm moving on. I know my worth. So Jay said that he was doing his thing for the last 4 years. Like, he's talking about he was a player. He's a player. So she was like, oh, so you was a reformed garden tool. You were a garden tool. And he was like, what? And I'm like, that's what I heard. I also heard that as well. True, actually. That's what I heard. You were a reformed garden tool. That's what it sounded like. Now, I wouldn't have said that, right then and there anyway. But I mean, that's pretty much what I was picking up too. Like, okay, you was out there doing your thing. You might have been loosey-goosey, but you were single now. You want to settle down. But the real question is, why now? Why do you want to settle down now? What happened now that you suddenly want to settle down on this dating show? But these 2 are just not a good fit at all. Like, they clash. Him and his plats can get on. It would be a no for me. But he ain't feeling her either, so there's that. So we get to the elimination process. Y'all know how that goes. We ain't got to rehash it. I mean, we over 10 seasons in now. So Tommy talks to the guys. He talks to the ladies. This person like that person. That person like that person. The bottom 2 men are Will and Naeem, and I'm not surprised. And then So they picked Naeem to go home. But Tommy said, oh, wait, just wait right there. Don't leave yet. Step to the side. So then they picked the bottom two ladies. It's Sahara and True. And again, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised once again. And Sahara was not ready to love. But he was like, well, wait a minute. I got a curveball. You know, they try to throw these curveballs every season. Finally, the Ready to Love producers have heard our cries, our gripes, and our pain points. You know, finally, it's happened. Finally, no one's getting eliminated on the first night. Especially once they started doing the two separate mixers. I was fine with the two separate mixers, but nobody should have been getting eliminated. And no one shouldn't have been getting eliminated prior to them doing two separate mixers. I don't think anybody should get eliminated for like the first couple of episodes, minimum. Because we actually need time for authentic, genuine connections instead of people just rushing to try to connect to somebody just to stay on the show. If y'all want successful, long-lasting relationships. But no one's eliminated. Thank goodness. About time. But Sahara is pissed. She said, oh no, I need a new 5. I need to see the new 5. I want the new batch. Those ninjas behind me can kick rocks. Okay, no, thank you. So we're gonna see, but you know, she's gonna have to connect with somebody, or girl, you're gonna have to go home. So what's it gonna be? Now, I wouldn't want to be in the bottom either. I don't even know why they did that, because of course the person gonna be feeling like, dang, like I was in the bottom. Like if they didn't throw in this curveball, I would have went home. So yeah, that's gonna be in the back of your mind. But girl, just step it up. Stop talking about how wet it is down there, which we see in the trailer. Let me roll my eyes. Can't see with the bangs, but I'm rolling my eyes. That once again she meets somebody, and then she said her name's Sahara, but she said, but it's wet though. Like, girl, shut up. I'm like, ugh, I hate it for her. Like, I want to like you, girl, but stop. Is that how you introduce yourself when you in the streets? Like, you really go up to people and be like, but it's wet though. Like, girl, come on. But anyway, trailer looks good. We shall see. The mixers are always, you know, we're just getting to know them. So we're going to see. But meet me here for the live. And meet me on my main channel for the live. But watch this first. We got to get the watch hours up over here. Or I'm going to have to get rid of the side channel and just wait until I can try to remonetize my main channel. And I don't want to do it. Like, it's too much work. So go ahead and do that. Like the video, please. I already didn't get picked to get ready to love. So now I'm out here single when I should have been finding love. So at least like the video for you, girl. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.